Welcome back to Need to Read. I'm your host, Allon, here, and that was the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. 1 minute it was on the radar, and the next minute it was gone. And sad is, isn't that the way of life? And we have in studio now, we have Shane, Will, and Mike from this marketing team.com. And according to what I have on here, you have a few things that say, I think we have more than just a social media advertising. And you ask a question, or you make an admonition. Don't let your business fall behind your competitors online.
Absolutely.
And then in social media marketing professionals in Arizona, is described as that way. And why does my business need social media management services? Exactly. And I think that's a good one to start with. Why does somebody's business need those?
Well, I think especially in today's climate, if you're not going to be advertising in social media and just advertising your business in general, you're not going to be getting reoccurring clients, and that's really what we provide. Essentially, what our company offers is outsourcing your marketing department, and that allows you to focus on your business and what it is that you do that makes you happy. You can outsource to our company, and we take care of everything from your website to social media to video production to graphic design, everything that you would do in a normal marketing department.
Yeah, I mean, this is really all encompassing. This is all about letting the small to medium-sized business owner concentrate on what they want to do, what they want to make, what they want to build, without having to get into all the dirt with all the marketing, all that kind of stuff. We're here to cover that for them. ThisMarketingTeam.com.
And Mike?
Yes.
Did you have something to add to that?
I think they got it pretty down right. Yeah. So the whole reason why we started the company was we're all entrepreneurs at a certain level. Shane and I have worked together for 20 years, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen businesses come in where they don't have the right marketing team set up. They don't have the right people in the right positions, or they're spending too much money to hire individual graphic designers, web developers, video person, the social media, you're getting them with Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. They hire all these individual people, and they're paying out $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per person, and the budgets just get blown out, and they're not getting the return.
Well, I can believe that, because I would get solicited all the time to have people that want me to advertise in some way or another, and I really had a hard time justifying spending the money, and I did a couple of times, I remember. And so, there's no doubt that the social media online stuff is where people are going to find their sources. I mean, there used to be the Yellow Pages, but they don't use that too much. I have an old Yellow Pages that has some of the numbers are still valid, but but otherwise you have to go online to find sources for anything anymore.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You have to, and I can see the difference between people who are advertising, and they kind of have it together. You can find what you're looking for when you go onto their site. But other sites, they're just like nowhere. You can't click on anything that makes any sense. You can't contact them like they say you can.
Absolutely.
And that is, so.
And what you've got with this really is a team of 4 people who are going to be constantly updating the website. We've got a 4th person, Ben. He's not here. He's off backpacking in Hawaii, lucky guy. But he's actually really in charge of all the social, when it comes to like Facebook ads, stuff like that. He stays on top of the latest algorithms, make sure that you're going to get the right hits and everything. It's something that you can kind of just set it and forget it in some ways.
All right. So that's thismarketingteam.com. And do you use a phone number? Do you want to give out a phone number?
Absolutely.
Our phone number is 480-239-7764. Again, 480-239-7764. And it's thismarketingteam.com.
It's 480-239-7764.
You got it.
For thismarketingteam.com. And you can go to .com instead of calling them, but they'll take your call as well. And you can now, what about what kind of business is going to be able to afford this kind of
our target market is definitely a small to mid-sized company. If you look at, take for example a dental office. A dental office has got 5 or 6 employees, and that's really a small business. Okay.
Right.
And if you think about it, a small business that size, they can't really afford to hire somebody who can do all of their marketing for them. Somebody who's an expert in video production, somebody who's an expert in website design, somebody who can handle all of their social media needs, all their graphic needs. So a lot of times what they'll do is they'll outsource to all these different companies, and then that takes time away from the business owner who has to then coordinate contacting each one of these separate companies that handles all these different assets. And the worst mistake that they could possibly make is they'll offload some of the social media stuff to, say, their front desk person. And then you've got an inexperienced front desk person who's getting into, say, an argument with an unhappy customer on social media. And that's the worst possible thing you could have happen. Yeah. So what our company is it's a one-stop shop. They can come there, they have one point of contact, and this company will handle all of their marketing needs from soup to nuts.
And we break this down pretty well on the website, but I mean, I can just list it off right here. We've got social media account management, which usually if you wanted to hire someone to do that, it'd be about $50K for the year. Got social media advertising, which also we research about $50,000 a year for someone to do that. Video production. We have a whole video production team to help to do videos. That's about $55,000 a year. Website design, again, if you want to have someone full-time working on your website, that'd be about another $55,000. And then graphic design. This is a whole media department right here for a very small fraction of that price.
Like any small business, like if you want to stay in contact with your customers through the social media, and you don't want to have to go in there and monitor everything and answer answer it all the time, then you guys would do that.
Do, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So every customer, like I know because of the way they can take credit cards now, businesses, you can set that up so where you can send alerts to all the customers that have paid by credit card, and you can have a receipt sent by text or email.
Certainly.
If whenever they give you that option after you swipe the card through the reader or whatever, sometimes they just do it on the screen now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that customer is put into the base, and then the system can send them notices and alerts and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, and you do that kind of thing. Is that correct?
Absolutely. That would be more in the website design aspect of it. Because, Mike would handle all the website design. And if there's any kind of a, e-commerce element to that, Mike, you could probably speak to that better than I can.
The back end stuff would be taken care of on that side too. But, you can choose how you want to engage with your customers. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. So if you're talking about payment receipts and stuff like that, that's a whole, separate ballpark. But really what we're talking about is more the marketing end of things, where we're not only engaging with our customers or your clients' customers right through social media, which is a big aspect of the social media component of what we do, but also driving customer traffic.
Right, trying to find new customers.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then, going back to that small business that's, relying on, old methods like the yellow pages, what have you, right? We're engaging with the new media. So we're reaching out, finding target demographics online. So through Facebook, less or so. Facebook's kind of wobbling right now, but Instagram's a big one, Snapchat, things like that. You reach out to your customers, you drive traffic to your website. More importantly, you're driving customers to contact you. And that's the really big push with social media in terms of customer engagement. Not just saying, hey, we really appreciate your business, but driving new business to your company.
And I'll piggyback onto that real quick. And the other thing is, just staying consistent with your social media. If you're trying to do it as a small business and you're trying to, after hours, you then jump online and, let me take care of my Twitter replies and Facebook and everything else. That's the last thing you're going to want to do at the end of the day as a small business owner. You want to focus on how to improve your business and let a marketing company like us handle all of those things, and let us drive the customers to you, and then do what you do and makes you happy.
Well, from personal experience, I've found that I can sit at the computer doing stuff for an hour and a half and get a hundredth done of what somebody else, my son maybe, can sit down in 10 minutes, do stuff. So, do you have any special category in business that you? In fact, we're going to have to take a break here, so I'm just going to ask this: if you have maybe a certain aspect of a certain medical business or other business that you kind of specialize in, and others that you can say that we also do. So when we come back from the break, we'll discuss that. And then maybe we'll be able to take some calls if anybody calls in. I don't get a lot of calls in the show, but hey, it might change with these guests that come on.
Thanks so much.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you.
Marketing your company in the 21st century takes social media maintenance, branding, consistency across all media, custom web designs with timely updates, custom video production on a consistent basis. How many employees would this require? Too many. So, what's the solution? This marketing team. Contact us now to find out how you can meet your marketing needs while keeping your overhead low.
Welcome back to Need to Read. I'm your host, Allon, here, and we've been speaking with Shane, Will, and Mike, and they're from thismarketingteam.com, and they help small to medium-sized businesses do marketing on the internet and through social media, and you can reach them at 480-239-7764. And they're going to talk a little bit more about their business, and I'm going to sit here and listen to it because I'm really interested, and I really did not even talk to him before the show, so I'm learning right along with y'all. Shane, go ahead.
Actually, I'm going to let Will take this
one.
Okay,
Will.
All right. So, you'd ask, what kind of businesses do we want to work with? And we really are open to the small, medium-sized business. It's a wide range of businesses we are comfortable working with. We're right now, for example, started just working with a psychotherapist who's trying to start his own online therapy. He's heading for retirement, wants to stop having his private practice, having people come to his office and doing that. He wants to just work remotely through Skype. So we're working with him right now to create a logo. We've got the website going. We've been going over he chose his new domain name. Facebook ads are going to be going up soon. And we're only going into our third month working with him, but it's been a great adventure for him so far. And pretty soon he's going to have his business up and running. We're really excited for him.
Yeah, one of the things we should talk about is we can work with pretty much any client, no matter what level of already established or non-established online presence they have. So, for example, this particular client has nothing. So we started from scratch. But we can come in if you already have an existing website. We can help work to get it optimized for the kind of reach that you want to get on the internet. So that's optimizing keywords for search engine optimization, all that good stuff, making sure that you have the right kind of words as content on the site.
Absolutely. There's a lot of free websites offered out there. You can build your own website, And so people do that. I did it.
Yeah, sure.
And it was, I liked it. It looked okay. I had like 5 or 6 pictures on there, but I just could never, never manage it.
Yeah. And the other thing about that is, you're then handling all of these different aspects. You're doing the website and managing that yourself, and then you may have another graphic designer who's helping you with your logo design, and then you might have another person who might be helping you occasionally with a video every so often. And so what we have decided to do is create all of that in one stop location for a small monthly fee. And so you look at doing a hosting for your own website, and there's tons of companies out there that do that. The problem with that is that Mike can speak to this, is they're generally filled with a lot of extra code, and they don't load quite as fast, or they're not optimized. All the stuff that we create is all custom, specific for you and your business.
Exactly.
Hand coded.
And you're probably easy to get a hold of.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing I encountered by the people that would host my website. I have to send them emails, and they would have to send me emails back.
Yep.
And
Tech support can be a problem. Absolutely. But to Shane's point, those sites that you can go up and you can build your own website, okay, they're okay. If all you want to do is just have a simple online presence. Yeah. So if you just want to say, okay, I have a website and you don't have a budget to build something, that's fine. If you want to get customers, the traffic driven to your website, to have customers contact you wanting to find out how you can help them, so you basically build up your client base, those are not the websites to use. The code is bloated. I mean, you can get into technical stuff like that, but they're not optimized for what we're doing, which is marketing through social media channels.
So you have some customer incentives.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
we'd like to hear about those.
Well,
as well.
Our founder here, dear Shane, is having his birthday coming up on June 12th. So we're actually, for the month of June, we're offering the first 10 new customers that we get. The first 10 new customers that we get this month are going to get half price. So if they go onto our website, thismarketingteam.com, they can see how to reach us. They can even email us as well at hello@thismarketingteam.com. Mention that they heard about the half price for June, and we will slash in half all the pricing that we have quoted on the website.
And they can call you as well at 480-239-7764. That's 480-239-7764.
Absolutely.
For us oldsters who like to make phone calls.
There you go.
Exactly.
And the nice thing is we've got 3 different packages for people to pick from. So if they're, just starting out, if they've, kind of an established business, or whether they want to take it to the next level, we got 3 different.
Sure, because, when you're, a lot of times when you're in business, everything is so close, and somebody comes and proposes to you, well, you got to spend this money to get this, and you can think, well, I have my customers. They're here. I'm working. I'm paying my bills, And now if I just take this money out, what guarantee is there that I actually going to get more customers? Is it going to be money just spent and that's it? Because that's, I experienced that, different ways of advertising and stuff. And seems like, it was just money gone. I was better if I went out there and, met people personally and handed them my business card. I got actually more business that way.
It's funny you say that, because that's actually one of the things that kind of separates us from anything else that's out there. We've done a bunch of research before we started the company, and there's really nothing else out there that encompasses all of the aspects that we feel are necessary to help promote your business. And one of those is really the video production. And to your point, being able to meet somebody who is a business owner, that's one of the great things about social media is we can shoot the video for you. You can then let potential customers know who you are as a person and why you've gone into business and what makes your business special. And we can do those videos on a quarterly basis for you. Keeps your face in front of those potential customers. And that's what drives a lot of the traffic, because video is it's
almost like a face-to-face contact.
Absolutely.
It is.
You got it. 100%.
I found that the personal contact, talking to somebody and then handing them the business card, that was a very powerful tool in recruiting new customers. And every time I employed somebody to pass out flyers or do other stuff like that, nothing ever came of it.
Right.
And so, and I even the website that, I had designed and stuff, it just seemed like my best deal was always going out there and just meeting people and handing them my card. But I was just a very small business, and I was not a kind of business that was, that would actually benefit from social media, or I didn't think so anyway. And I was probably wrong. Yeah. And it's probably almost any business can benefit from this.
Well, absolutely. And one of the things we should mention about one of the really strengths of using social media outreach is you can target and narrowly focus your target for who you're trying to attract as a customer. So, for example, if you're looking for, again, you're reaching out trying to find a particular customer. You might be looking for, depending on the business, might be looking for a particular age range. Well, we can narrow it down to that age range. Okay, income levels, education levels, down to how they vote. If you're looking for somebody on more conservative, liberal, you can target those kind of people. It's kind of scary a little bit how much you can focus it down to, but you can target it down to ridiculous detailed levels, depending on how you're doing it. And that's the power. You're spending the money to target those people that you want versus just throwing money out and say blanket coverage for this area or this group, whatever. We can focus it. You get more value for your dollar.
And in addition to that, with the social media side, those people that we're targeting specifically, when they reach out to you, those are motivated customers, and they've provided you with a name and an email and a phone number. And, to your point, you're handing out business cards to people. You might not remember who all those people that you handed cards out to. This collects all of it, and then you have them as potential customers that you can reach out to. They are qualified candidates for your business.
Well, we've been talking to Shane and Will and Mike about their company, thismarketingteam.com, and their phone number is 480-239-7764, and we're going to have to wrap it up here pretty quick, and I want to repeat that. It's thismarketingteam.com. The phone number 480-239-7764 to help you with your marketing needs, total marketing, the whole social media, website, internet, and all that kind of thing to help you grow your business while you do what you do in business, whether you're washing cars, shining shoes, or selling airplanes, I suppose. And I think that we all know how the internet is going on today, how important it is, and so I encourage you to contact these gentlemen and see what they have to offer you. And we have, once again, you have a June special, or
yep, absolutely,
June
the entire month of June,
half off
for
the first 10.
And you have free consultation to begin with.
Absolutely,
certainly, yeah,
absolutely. So feel free to give them a call at 480-239-7764 or contact them on the internet at thismarketingteam.com. And we're coming up to the last seconds of the show, and thank you, gentlemen, for being on.
Thank you.
I want to admonish my listeners, as I always do, to read to your children, have your children read to you, or read to any child that's in your orbit, and have that child read to you. Help them conquer and master those skills of reading for fun, profit, and understanding. And we'll see you next week.